Hi, I'm Mr. C, the teacher, and this is my classroom. So grab your tools for school and join in with us. Or sit back and just watch. And let's go on a learning journey together. Because you're watching Lessons from the Classroom. Well, let's take a look at what the topic for today's episode is going to be about. Oh, I'm just working on my reading skills. In fact, when I teach reading to students, I teach what's called guided reading skills. Guided reading is when a grown-up, like a teacher, or a mom or dad, or grandparent, or even an older student, who could be a buddy reader, teaches skills in which guidance is needed for the student to learn things that they, otherwise couldn't learn on their own. Guided reading is important because it helps students develop a variety of skills that are important for learning how to read. In this series of 16 videos, we're going to go through 16 different books, each book being leveled progressively harder. So we'll start right at the beginning with book level 1A and work our way all the way up to book level 5C. Getting longer and harder. Sometimes when we have enough time in an episode, we'll even work on some of our sight words. I have a flashcard set here with 100 of the most common sight words that we would learn. And I like to practice about 5 words each week. So we might have some time to practice 5 words at the beginning of our video, and then again another 5 near the end. When we do guided reading, I like to break it up into 3 or even 4 different stages. First, I like to do a picture walk. Anybody can do a picture walk because you're not reading the words, you're just looking at the pictures in order to tell the story. The second phase I like to do is reading the story out loud. And if we get to the longer, harder books, we'll probably skip that category. The third stage is to echo read, where I read a sentence and then my reader repeats or reads that sentence. And the last stage is when a student is able to start reading independently with just some help, some support. And as the student continues to practice that same story over and over, they'll eventually become much more independent. And that's guided reading. Let's get started. This week's sight words consist of his, her, made, saw, me. Say the word after me. His, her, made, saw, me. His, her, made, saw, me. Now say the words all on your own, and I'm going to mix up the order. All right, let's take a look at today's book. In the leveled series, this is leveled as 2C. All right, Floppy and the Bone. Let's do a picture walk first, where we're only looking at what's in the pictures, not worrying about the words. Okay, let's take a look at the first page here. See what you notice. Take a look on this next page. And what's happening here? Here we go here for a big size page. What's happening? Tell me what you can see happening here. Who's in the picture? Where is this taking place? What's happening? What are they doing here? Do we see other animals on the page? Take a look what's happening here on this page. And now where is Floppy? Where has he brought the bone to? What's happening? What does Floppy see? Wonder what might happen next. What's Floppy thinking in this thought bubble? What's Floppy doing? What happened? Here's our last picture. What's happening here? What do you think happened? Okay, we're going to go back. We're going to do a reading of this story. I've got my trusty yellow highlighter. Just follow along with me as I read the story. Floppy and the Bone. Floppy and the Bone. Floppy saw a big bone. "I want that bone," said Floppy. So he took it. "Stop! Stop!" said Biff. "Drop the bone," said Chip. But Floppy didn't stop, and he didn't drop the bone. He ran up the hill. He ran into a wood. Notice the 3 dots? That means the sentence hasn't stopped. It's going to continue over here. He ran into a wood and onto a bridge and stopped. Floppy looked down. He saw a dog in the water. The dog had a big bone. Floppy wanted that bone too. "Grrr," went Floppy. "Splash," went the bone. "Splash," went Floppy. "Oh no," said Floppy. "The dog I saw was me." Okay, we're ready for part 3, which is to do an echo read. Remember, Mr. C reads first, and then it's your turn to follow along. Mr. C's turn first. Floppy and the bone. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Floppy saw a big bone. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. I want that bone, said Floppy. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. So he took it. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Stop, stop, said Biff. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Drop the bone, said Chip. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. But Floppy didn't stop. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. And he didn't drop the bone. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. He ran up the hill. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. He ran into a wood. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. And onto a bridge. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. And stopped. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Floppy looked down. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. He saw a dog in the water. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. The dog had a big bone. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Floppy wanted that bone too. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Grrr, went Floppy. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Splash, went the bone. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Splash, went Floppy. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Oh no, said Floppy. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. The dog I saw was me. Your turn. Good job. Okay, one last time through the book. This time it's an independent read, which means you're reading on your own. Start with the title. Go ahead at Floppy. Remember, pause the book if I'm going too fast.
big voice where the dark letters are and the exclamation marks. Good job. Remember, repeat this video, pause the video, so you can take a little bit longer to do this. And do the story over and over and over again with this video until you can read it with no help, no pauses, no problems, and your voice is reading at the same speed that you would talk. Good job.
It's time for the review and comprehension portion of our guided reading. First question. What was this story about? What happens at the beginning of the story? What happens in the middle of the story? And what happens at the end of the story?
Let's take a look at some of the questions for the book. You can pause this video in order to have time to answer each question. Why do you think Floppy took the bone? What did Floppy see in the water? Did he think it was a real dog? Do you think Floppy was a sensible dog in this story? Have you ever wanted something as much as Floppy wanted his bone?
Does this story remind you of something else? Have you read another book about a dog and a bone? Do you have a pet dog, and does it like to dig and hide its bones? Have you seen another TV show or movie or read another book that's similar? All right, it's time in our episode for this segment that I like to call the Did You Know Fun Facts.
Did you know?
Did you know that the longest bones in your body are your femurs?
Oh, femur. Femur. Oh, that's just fun to say.
That would be your thigh bones. And your smallest bones found in the body are inside your ear, your middle ear area, your stirrup bones.
Oh, your ear bone's connected to your thigh bone. No, wait, that's not right.
Your teeth are the only bones in your body that actually show all the time. They have calcium and minerals, but they lack the collagen like the rest of your bones, so they're a lot harder and less flexible.
That's right, we're tough as nails.
But the collagen that's in the rest of your bones is constantly replenishing.
Oh yeah, collagen.
So really, when you think about it, you actually get an entire new skeleton about once every 7 years because your bones are replenishing.
Woohoo, new skeleton, woo!
The place where you have the most bones in your body, that would be in your hands. In fact, there's about 54 bones just found in your hands, your fingers, your wrist. It's a lot of bones. Your bones come together at their joints, and some move a lot, like your knee joints.
Oh yeah, stretch it out. Oh.
But others, like the ones in your cranium, don't move at all.
Ha ha! Say cheese.
But did you know that when you're a baby,
Oh, that's just weird.
you're born with about 300 bones?
300 bones.
But when you're a full-grown adult, you've only got 206. Where do those 94 bones go? Well, some of the bones fuse together, especially in the skull area, as you grow older.
Hey, it's me again.
You know, of course, the largest bones ever found would be from dinosaurs.
Rawr.
There's one bone that David Attenborough found. It's huge. Man, if my dog Floppy ever got that, oh, I don't know what we'd do. Where would he even bury it?
What, it's no bigger than mine, is it?
I have got the biggest bone.
I win, I got the biggest.
And that's some pretty cool facts about bones.
And now you know.
One of my favorite activities to do with bones is to make your own dig site. And that can be done with a few simple materials. Maybe a big pan that you can get at the dollar store or your supermarket. Some play sand that's been sterilized so there's no germs in it.
Who are you calling germs?
And either some real bones from your last carnivore meal, like some
Don't say pork, don't say pork. Chicken, turkey, something else.
chicken or turkey bones, or even some fake bones from a dinosaur collection at your local toy store. If you do use real bones, though, you have to do something with them first before we get started. You want to make sure all the meat is off, and you also want to kill all of the germs and bacteria that might be on it, so...
Oh, did he say kill? No. Ah!
Best and easiest way to do that, just boil up a pot of water and throw them in. Okay, we've got our bones prepared, so what we're going to do is add our sand to the pan. And then we just want to simply take some of our bones here.
Oh, that'd be sterilized bones.
And we're going to dig them in, bury them down. Okay, simple as that. And then with an assortment of different brushes, we can use them to sweep away the sand and start discovering our bones. Just like a real archaeologist.
Oh, is that kid digging in his backyard?
Hey, Mom, I think I found something.
And that's how you make a simple bone dig. All right, well, it looks like I've got plenty of art supplies and tools on hand, so I guess it's time to do some quick art creations.
Quick art creations. Let's draw a dog with a bone.
All right, it's the time in our show when we have a segment I like to call Questionable Letters. And that's where a viewer writes in to ask us something. Let's see what today's letter is going to ask.
Questionable letters.
All right, thanks for the letter here. Okay, we have a letter from one of our fans, and she writes, Dear Mr. C, what is the funny bone? Is it actually a bone? From Carly Cartilage. Hey, thanks, Carly. It's a great question. Well, the funny bone...
Oh, God, I've never laughed so hard. Oh.
actually isn't a bone at all. It's actually called the ulnar nerve, and it runs on the inside of your elbow. And when you hit it, it triggers a tingling, prickly sensation.
Oh, that's a bit tingly and prickly. Ooh.
But it's not a bone at all. I don't know why they call it the funny bone. There's nothing funny about hitting it. It can kind of actually hurt. Anyways, it's a nerve, not a bone. Yeah, ouch, you don't want to hit that. Let's take a look at this week's sight words. He, here, this, for, my. Now, repeat the word after I say it first. He. Here. This. For. My. Now try to say the word before I say it. He. Here. This. For. My. Now we're going to mix up the words and you're on your own. Try and say them.
Hey, why didn't the skeleton go to the party? Because he had no body to go with. Hey, why are bones so calm? Because nothing gets under their skin. What instrument did the skeleton play at the concert? The trombone. Hey, listen to this one. Why did the skeleton refuse to go on the roller coaster? They didn't have the guts for it.
Oh, how do you stop a skeleton telling jokes? You take away their funny bone.
Huh? Hey, what? Are you saying I'm not funny?
Well, thanks for joining me, and I hope you learned something new and had fun doing the lessons. Join me next time on another episode of Lessons from the Classroom.